Hi, Sara. How are you?
Hi, Peter. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Wonderful. Welcome to Your High Ticket System podcast. So yesterday, we were talking yesterday, and you were sharing a lot of your background, a lot of your story, and your skills and your expertise and how you want to help people. And I said, okay, let's do this. Let's take that information. Let's take your story, your skills, your expertise, and let's do a podcast. Let's share your story, what you want to do with the world, and at the same time, we're going to be able to help a lot of people as well, being able to hear your story. So on that note, can you share a little bit about yourself?
Of course. First of all, thank you, Peter, for having me here and for helping me to be able to have this opportunity to share my story and start doing something is my biggest dream, to share my experiences, my story with people, and I am sure is, as I know you, is your dream too, because you spend maybe 99% of your time to helping and serving people and others. Honestly, this has a very deep root in my childhood. The first time I remember, it was my middle school, that I was dreaming to have my own school and get the people who, especially the people who are not able to go to the good school, and try to have my own system because I wasn't so happy with the school system. I started like 16 years ago when I immigrated from my country, and I went to Turkey and I was there 2 years, and after that I came to United States as a single mom with 3 children. I am a Kurd person from Iran.
Iran, yeah.
Iran, yeah. And I was, since I was a child, life brought me a lot of struggle. Like one of them was when I was 7, I was witness of executing my father in front of our home by Republic Jamhuri Islami in Iran. You know, that was my first big shock. And
hold on. Your father was executed in front of your home when you were a child?
Yeah, I was a child. Our family was attacked by a new regime when the revolution happened in Iran, and not just my family, many people in Iran, especially Kurd people, they took my father, they executed him in front of our home. They lived with us for 3 months, the soldiers, in our home. And even I remember they put us in front of the wall and they told us to close our eyes, and they told us, we want to execute you, but they were shooting in air or to the floor. Or the other thing I remember, they took my mom and they told us to say bye-bye to your mom. We want to execute your mom, and we were crying. And after 2 hours, they brought back my mom and a lot of other stuff, which it was something very, like it changed our life. Our life changed a lot. You know, not just me, a lot of people I know, they go through a lot of trauma. But this stuff, like I lived in war between Iran and Iraq for 8 years because our city was close to the border. And after that, another war in Kurdistan. Government attacked Kurdistan, and our home was like attacked by soldiers and many other stuff. You know, this is something I went through in my life. But the last one, which made me to leave my country.
How old were you when your father got executed in front of your home?
I was 7.
7,
Yeah.
wow.
And after that, it was middle school. That time I was second grade when my father was executed. Why? Because after my father, it was the start of new life with many challenges and problems. And when I was seeing this stuff, and the way I was thinking, all this problem has a root. All this problem has something behind it. And the first thing I remember when I was in middle school, I was thinking of making a school when I grow up. But since I left my country as a single mom with 3 children, and I went through a lot of struggle being an immigrant and refugee, I have this experience in my life, and I can help people or by telling my story to how I was able to go through all this struggle, but still I stay in my faith and be able to raise my children and tell myself that I feel I am the way I face with this problem is a healthy way. It's not something that makes me stop somewhere and there is no way, but always there is a way. When you look for it, you can find it.
It must have been very, very difficult going through those experiences, the trauma of that, and growing up without your father.
It wasn't, exactly, you're right. And the other thing I want to say, it wasn't just losing my father, because our lifestyle changed completely. But my main goal is not just go through my story, and I want to be not about me, about what can I bring out and use this story to help others. Because I am sure everybody has their own story, everybody has their own struggle. We cannot compare them. I cannot say mine was heavier than other people's and compare with mine is nothing. And the main thing is we have to learn how to pass, how to be able to make those problem and struggle stairs to go up from. Sometimes those problems become a stair and we use it to go up from them. But sometimes it becomes a wall and stalks us for years and years. We stay behind those walls. And the way I look back, I feel my life was something that I was trying to make them as a stair and go up. Even I fell off, I was crying. I had like many days, difficult days, but still none of them was, I didn't make them a big wall to be stuck. Even if it became a wall for a while, I jumped in the wall, and that's how I like to help people with my experience, with what life taught me, to be able to give a small hand to someone to be able to jump from those walls or go up from those stairs that is in their life.
So you see that there's a lot of people and they have they're stuck. A lot of people, they're stuck and they have blockages in their lives, and so you see that you will be able to help people become unstuck and to be able to climb the hurdles that they need to climb in their lives, to be able to meet the challenges of the day.
Peter, I feel sometimes we see many people, they have enough money, they have a good job, they live in a very big house, but when I see them, I feel there is no passion, there is no real happiness in their life. They are running away from something, or they are covering their inner feeling with, with many stuff we see around us. And, or someone are really stuck and they feel stuck and they show it. But some people doesn't show it. Some people are not, maybe the result doesn't show this person is stuck behind the wall, because the things that we think is a I don't know the word for it, but is something that we name it success. They have all of them, but still we see some people, they commit suicide when they have everything. And why? Is because they don't know behind which wall they are stuck. The life is not just one part. We are human. We have like many things in our life that we have to be able to get to all of them. But sometimes we forget about some part, and we get stuck with some part. And in that part, we feel we are so successful, we are so good, but because there is no balance, because there is no harmony in life, and some part of us is leave behind or stuck somewhere. However, I don't like to put my finger in problems all the time, but we cannot ignore them. There is a problem, there is something, but there is a way to solve those problems. There is a way. When I was able, with being a single mother, with being a kid who was witness of executed in front of her eyes, when I was able to overcome this struggle, I think all the people can do it. Just we need to learn the way. I just want to thank everybody who listened to your podcast, and hope to be able to start another one soon and be in their home.